There are Etsy shops making $5,000, $6,000, even $10,000 a month selling mugs. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you like a whole design tutorial for a specific niche. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so again, when it comes to designing, it comes back to the research, guys. So make sure that if you still haven't watched my research video, I'm going to be leaving a link for it in the description below, but make sure you do check that out because I spent a lot of time doing research on that video inside and outside of Etsy. After you watch that video, if you still need more hand holding, make sure that you do check out the Super Easy POD membership because I have a ton of videos about research and designing and even mindset, because those are like the main things that are stopping people from, you know, getting to where they want to be. But like, again, like if I was trying to do like a quick research on Etsy, I will come and type in mugs here to kind of see what's out there. I do have that video where I do give you like 4 niches when it comes to like mugs based on the research that I found. But like I will just come here and do like a quick, this is me being quick because I already have trained my eye, trained my brain to know what to look for when it comes to like designing. But if you're still new at this, do not do this for 5 seconds. Spend the time doing the research, guys. The money is in the research. You have to spend a ton of time doing this. Just don't go look at like one bestseller and say, okay, I got it, I'm gonna go make a design, and then your design looks just like the bestseller, and then you wonder why you're still not making any money. So I'm just quickly doing a glimpse to tell you like, okay, picking up on what type of fonts are doing well, like what phrases are doing well, like what niches are standing out, right? Colors, patterns, like I'm just looking at this fairly quickly. So when I go into and create my mug design, I kind of have an idea of what I want to create, but I'm just showing you this quickly of how I do it. But again, if you're doing this process, I will not do this for 5 seconds. I will take my time doing this. And I will also make sure that you do watch that research video because I kind of go into more depth of telling you like what I'm looking for when I'm doing research. So after this step, then I will go into like Canva and show you what we're going to be creating. But before, I'm going to show you Creative Fabrica because I'm going to be getting my graphic from there. Okay, so now we're in Creative Fabrica. Guys, if you haven't checked out Creative Fabrica, I'm going to be leaving a link for in the description below, but I love Creative Fabrica. I get a ton of fonts and graphics from here. Do make sure that whatever graphics you're getting, that you are clicking on this print on demand, right? And that you are tweaking the graphic, because per Etsy's terms of service, you cannot just slap a Creative Fabrica graphic and call it a day. You have to make the design your own, right? So up here I put in like skeleton coffee. You can just kind of like put here at the top whatever you're searching for. And then, you know, I just kind of like scroll down, and if I see something that kind of catches my eye, that's kind of how I will do this. Sometimes I'll come here, sometimes I'll also research Canva, because, you know, sometimes I'll find something here or something in Canva. It just depends. I go back and forth between the both of them to kind of see what I can find, or if I like something better from one or the other. I was thinking about maybe getting something from here, but I might want to check out Canva too, just to make sure. Oh, look, I kind of like this one, like this coquette. Again, if you have not seen this coquette, it's been going wild on Etsy. This bow is very girly, very feminine, has been doing really well. I might want to do something with this. I don't know how I feel about this chair. I'm gonna like this one too. Let's open this one. Let's see if I see another one. So this is kind of what I do when I come in here. I just see what I can find. If I find something that I like, you know, I kind of open a lot of things on other tabs, or I will go on Etsy. I mean, not Etsy, sorry, on Canva too. But I am going to download this one, and you see this one says commercial and full POD, meaning like you can use it as is, but again, per Etsy terms of service, I will never just use this graphic as is. I will make it my own. So we're going to download this one, and then I'm going to show you on Canva what I would do with this design. Okay, so now we're in Canva, and I did a custom size design 4500 by 5100. What we're going to do is we're going to delete all this extra stuff. I only want the graphic. You can do things like this, or you can also go into like edit and use this magic eraser, and then I kind of just do, and then you just do your best to like delete, you know, everything. I only want the lady drinking the coffee, so I'm going to delete everything. Sometimes You don't have to do it like this. You can just, like I showed you earlier, you can just close it out. But like, because this one, there is like things all over, I kind of had to use this magic eraser to help me delete it. Because again, per Creative Fabrica, we can use the design as is, but Etsy is not going to let us use the design as is. I mean, technically you are going to be seeing people doing it, but guys, I will not risk it. Like, if you're trying to have this business long term, if you're thinking long term, I will not be doing shortcuts. I will not be taking any shortcuts. I will doing things, you know, the right way. So yes, get your designs from Creative Fabrica, but make sure that you always, you know, doing things with them and making them your own. So then we'll click erase, and then sometimes you have to like you have to kind of do it again, because sometimes you'll miss certain parts, and this section does take a little bit. See like how we missed some of the sections, like, because I was kind of trying to do it super quick. So you just come back and like redo the parts that you missed. Again, we're going to be making a mug for a twin mom. I'm kind of using myself as an example, because again, if you go watch that mug niches video that I'm going to be leaving a link for in the description, one of the niches that I talk about is family when I was doing research. So in a way to stand out is not just to create like, oh, here's a mama mug, right? But target a specific type of mom. Of course, you can make mama designs, but when you're new, try to like go specific and target a specific type of person, because that's gonna help you stand out against like the 50,000 people that have like just a mama mug, right? And when it comes to like skeleton, that's one of those things that skeletons, I've seen them everywhere, and I've seen so many funny, clever things with this. So I'm also doing this whole like what I call cross niching, where you take a couple niches and you kind of merge them together. Same thing with this little coquette. Like, bows have been super popular, right? We've been seeing them everywhere. So that's like what we're doing right now. So let's see. So I'll put twin mama, and then let's see what font. We're just gonna put it here at the bottom. Let's see if we want to do it like a more retro font. Let's do capital letters. You just go here, uppercase it, right? And then let's try to make it maybe the color of this skeletons. Let's see, do we want this? I like this black one. So we can do something like that. Let me see if I find any other like skeleton. Sometimes I come into Canva too and see what else I can find here too, right? That maybe I like maybe a little better than, you know, what I found on Creative Fabrica. Oh, this one's cool too, right? So maybe that one could work too, right? And then here we can do the same text here at the bottom, and then look at the color, same thing, guys. So just like that, this is like my design, right? And again, this design, for example, this design starts to sell, I can literally duplicate this and I can put something different down here, right? Like maybe a different type of mom, like a soccer mom, football mom, or a homeschool mom, right? I can do so many things with it. I can even change this color, like instead of the black, maybe I do it this. Like, there's so many different things I can start doing with this. We can also add a layer of personalization, right? So we put like maybe the year they became a twin mom, right? And then you can use like Hello Custom to help you like automate this. Again, Hello Custom does have a lifetime access going on right now. I don't know how long this is going to be going on for. So if you want to take advantage of that, make sure that you do check it out. I'm going to be leaving a link for in the description. But right now it's like, I think it's like, don't quote me, but like $67. And that's like lifetime, guys. And Steven is doing this. I don't know how long he's going to be doing it for. But if you're on the fence about it, this is the time that I will like, you know, snatch that, because you don't know, because it's originally like, I think like maybe like $200 or $300 for the year. So I will take that right now. So you can do, you know, something like this. You can also add the layer of personalization, right, to stand out even more, and maybe add like a year, right? There's so many different things you can do with this design, right? But I just kind of gonna work with this one, and then I'm going to be showing you how I will add it into like Printify. Okay guys, so now we are on Printify, and we are going to go to catalog, and we're going to go to mugs. So there's a ton of different types of mugs. I'm going to share with you my favorite ones So I like the black one. This one too, this accent mug is pretty cool too. And then also there's the regular white one. I usually use like just district photo, right? That's usually who I've been using. So we're gonna play around and we're gonna use this accent mug from district photo. And we are going to go, so let's start designing. And I already have added the designs up here. So we're just gonna grab, I'm gonna do both. So I'm gonna show you like this one, right? And then if we wanna put the design on both sides so people can see it, whether they're holding it with the left or the right hand, we just go up here and just duplicate it, right? And now we have another one. And then we just kind of make sure that when you see that red line, that means that they're both centered at the same spot. And that's what you're looking for. And then when you come here, you can select variants. Then you can pick like what colors you wanted to offer it in, right? So let's just kind of leave that alone like that. And then if we go preview it, then we'll be able to see, right? Let's preview it with this pink one. So now we can see like this left side of the mug. Sorry guys, this is sometimes a little slow. And then we can kind of see the other side, the right side, right? Here we go. And then we'll just save this product. And again, if I'm publishing this to Etsy, I could literally, guys, now you can add your mockups here. So you can even go here and add your own mockups if you want to, right? And then once you upload them, you just save it, right? And then here is where I will put all my SEO, like twin mama mug, gift for twin mom. And then I will just make sure that I go all over my 140 characters. Here also, the description at the top, I will make sure that I put like something that can be picked up by Google. That's like maybe like 140 characters or less that talks about your item. So like this, you can say like this is a twin mama mug and it will make the best gift for any twin mom, right? And just like that, simple. Your description does not have to be something crazy. And then you add things about your mug, right? Like you can add like maybe like some quick information about it, like so some quick facts about it, right? You can add your returns and your cancellation policies or your processing time. Like any of that information will also go here, right? And then once it comes to like the shipping, you can click here if you already have created one on Etsy, right? And then also you can do all your pricing here, but I like to do that on Etsy, and then you just hit publish, right? And then also I'm just gonna save this as a draft because I also want to show you the other mug. So we can also duplicate this right here, right? Since we want to use that same mug. And this is why I also love to create templates, because you can literally, how I just duplicated this, all this information already got saved. So guys, like this is a way for you to save time, not to have to recreate the same things over and over. So like now that I'm going to add this other twin mom mug, I can keep my SEO the same because it applies. And then I can keep all this stuff. My description will literally be the same because it's for the same item, right? So that's why I like to duplicate items instead of like starting from scratch. So then you'll just here, take this out, and then we'll do the other one that we have selected. And then we'll duplicate this one too. And guys, if you have not tried like Printify Premium, where you can get up to like 20% off of like items, make sure that you do check out my code. It will give you 30 days like of a free trial of Printify Premium. I love it because it does helps you increase your profits. And once you're making a certain amount of money, you want to make sure that you are getting to get more profit, right? So for example, this one, same thing. We'll make sure that it's all aligned. Then we'll come preview it. And then let's see if we want to preview it in the pink one, right? And we'll look, same thing. You look at it from the left side. You look at it from the right side, right? This is being a little slow, so bear with me. Same thing, right side. Once you're happy with it, right, you save it. And the same thing applies here. Because it's the same exact mug, maybe you can tweak the SEO a little bit or leave it the same. all your description information is going to be the same, right? So then when you're ready to publish it, you just publish it, and then you can finalize everything else on Etsy. So guys, let me know if this was helpful. So you made it to the end of this video, and if you're still looking for like some mug niches, make sure that you do check out this video next, because in that video I do give you like 4 specific like niches you can target when it comes to mugs, as well as like an additional way to find more niches. So see you on the next one.